Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another Last Cloudia video, and today we're going to talk about my first ever unit review on this channel, which will be Nero. I think that's how you pronounce it. I mean, how else could you pronounce it? Nero? I'm pretty sure it's Nero. So yeah, when I talk about Nero, yes, his banner is gone, but this will be for people who have him, and maybe you're a new player and you played during the DMC5 collab, and you're like, I have Nero, I have V, I have got Dante, or maybe a combination of those. And I don't know which one's best, so I'm going to be talking about Nero in this video, but maybe if you guys, if there's enough traction and things like that, I will go ahead and make reviews for the other two, but this video is for Nero. So let's get into, first of all, so his abilities are very widespread. He's got fire, he's got thunder, he's got earth, and your bread and butter is going to be arrow combo. 100%. It's definitely going to be arrow combo. You get this charged up way more than the other ones, of course, since it's skill 1, and since you want to be using this one the most, you want to go ahead and use abilities that may have like Skylord. This one's really good. 100%, 10% critical rate against airborne enemies, and also 30% more damage. And I believe he also, yes, he has Sky High too, but you can stack this with other Sky Highs, or it's called Sky Lord. There's one that's called Sky Lord for that. So you want to go ahead and do that and things like that. So I don't have Sky Lord just yet. I'm still working on that. I'm still trying to get that going, but this is what I've got going on so far. So I have Aim Vitals, which will help out critical power. Pretty good. You want to make sure damage dealer is doing a lot of damage. The God Killer is just there just because I have him for a lot of bosses and things. Special boost, Killer and Slayer types enhanced 50%, which is good. You can have Curse Research, or you can have any kind of status effect tied to him. Auto Brave is good. He already has that equipped. Fast Brave is also decent. I just equipped some examples for you guys. Ardor is also very good because we'll be talking about why this is so good. You're like, oh wow, max HP. How is he going to get max HP all the time? We're going to talk about that. Pirate's Feast is very good for the Tower of Trials because you're going to be clearing a bunch of trash waves, and he wants to have that skill 3 active pretty much all the time. We're going to be talking about that skill 3 in a second there. Terra Melt is good because you'll be status affecting. Impact is good. I'm trying to figure out a way to get double impact in there. Shockwave is really important so you can get rid of guard. Dual, he has dual innately, which is amazing. You can already tell, guys, this is for all you guys other new players. If you go in their skill grid and you see dual wield as a physical damage dealer, you can already tell they're going to be pretty good. Unless they're like really ancient, like Sevia, the blue Sevia, she's really old by now. So anything new that you may pull and has dual wield on it is already going to be quite good. Because that means that you don't have to use 12 to 14, I think it's 14 SC to use dual wield. You get it for free, which is amazing. He has a lot of other things. I have skill charge 1 here to get some more of as the aerial dive going on. Breaker is very much needed because he gets he gets a lot of damage in and things like that. This is my current build, but you don't need any of that. This is free. This was a paid weapon, yes. You could use the guns that you got from the trial of the event. This is available in the shop for Crimson Ore, and this was free. So this is actually really good. You guys, if you haven't gotten this, well, that sucks for you, I guess, but you should get that. So this move here is your gap closer, which is really necessary versus harder content on like in trials later in the waves. You want to go ahead and use this. You want to click the button quickly as possible so you can get up close to the enemies. And this basically is an assassination to most mobs. Like trash mobs will die instantly to this move. And this showdown is this special. Basically, you want to go ahead and target your most feared enemy in that wave. Like in Tower Trials, for example, if you're fighting a boss wave, you want to go ahead and change targets to the boss, and this is basically a quick assassination to that boss in most cases, or it will drain their HP down very fast. This showdown is extremely powerful. Remember, guys, there's only one enemy though, unlike Dante, who has AoE attack on his special. This basically is what you want to hope that you can get charged up for the boss wave. His traits are very good. Devil Breaker is amazing because it allows you to get a whole bunch of buffs, and if you have it at max level, it's less likely to break. So you'll be able to do a lot of things with that Devil Breaker. It gives you a bunch of buffs and things like that, and also sometimes he'll be able to not die. He'll get buffed up to like 11k HP, something like that, with an ability. Red Queen is also quite good, gives him some more damage cap, and you want to equip a sword, of course. He has a machine equipped, which is why I've got that as well. So I've got a sword and a gun, because he gets a passive for equipping a gun, which we'll be getting into very shortly here. So all in all, first of all, so far, equip a whole bunch of things that allow you to do damage while enemies are in the air, and also get abilities that allow you to recharge your skills quickly. He is a DPS that is not going to be doing a lot of damage when he's doing normal attacks. He's not going to be one of those DPS. He really requires his skills to be good, and for that reason you need to get those kind of things going. So that's going to do the other portions of the video. We get the machine boost with this. I know you might say, oh, this is a machine killer. No, machines are basically guns and other kind of weapons. So basically you can get more damage. Also, enemy defense 10%. You guys might think that if you're watching this in your Brave Extras player, you might say 10% defense break. That's not that much. In this game, actually, that's quite a bit, because breaking enemies are not as easy to do. There are breakers in this game, like stab breakers, but it's not as easy. So 10% just like that is pretty good, I have to say. I think that's pretty good, and he gets a lot of other things like this is why his special is so strong, because he gets a lot of special damage cap increases. And the reason why a lot of the newer units are much better than the older ones, because they have all these moves that are able to do over the damage cap. Units like Randy, for example, he does not have the damage cap increase because he's old. So if you were playing since Randy like me, and you might like, oh, I want to use Randy again. Unfortunately, unless he gets reworked, he doesn't have the damage cap increase, so he's kind of stuck with doing a little bit of damage here and there. And also, his attack specials have a chance to crit, which is very good. Special damage 80%. That's insane. This is another reason why it does so much damage, guys. And this is his passive, active Devil Breaker, HP cap 5,000, and also attack or strength and defense 50%. That's quite a lot. That's a huge number there, guys. And as you can see, he has dual wield, fighting spirit, pretty decent. He has a lot of good things about him. So all in all, I think that he is very good. Critical hits, recover HP. He's going to be doing a lot of critical hits. He's based on for doing critical hits. And this is the thing. This is the ability that allows you to basically recover almost when you almost die. So it's quite good. The HP portion is the most important. The other ones are okay, but the HP one is the best one. So I don't think his stats are final yet because I don't have him fully awakened, but maybe someday I'll be able to get that awakened. All in all, I think that he's a very good, strong DPS. If you just started playing in the DMC collab and you have nothing, and you got this guy, you should just focus on building him up, compared to maybe other units that you may be pulling in the future. I think that Nero is going to be a long-term DPS that will last you for a long time, because he has, like I mentioned, he has a lot of things that you can use here. Helter Skelter is a very, very strong assassination type move that gap closes and basically wipes out pretty much all trash waves, depending on what your FPS is looking like. And of course, arrow combo is your main bread and butter of damage, because you're gonna be constantly being able to spam this move over and over again. So I'm gonna be giving him a 9 out of 10 in terms of being just a very strong, dependable DPS. If you bring him into battle, you know that he's gonna get the job done. And then in the tower event, Tower of Trials, I used him on auto for several tower up to like 50, I think, something around there. Around floor 40 to 50, somewhere around there. I went on auto and he beat all of them, basically by himself, carrying a bunch of older units. And then I had to swap around, of course. So yeah, 9 out of 10 for Nero. Let me know if you guys think that this video is enjoyable, and if it is, I'll go ahead and make a Dante and V video. But until then, hope this video, guys, helped you out, guys. And make sure you get those Sky Lords and Sky Highs and all those kind of abilities that allow you to do more damage while in the air. that's your that's gonna be your main bread and butter. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the very next one. Give it a like, give it a subscription, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.